I did it! I did it. I got some energy. My little autistic ADHD brain got like so much energy. Friday? Let's say Friday. My weekend. That I like deep cleaned my space and I actually did a nice little setup. Like my room feels cozy now. My inner child, my inner teen, love it so much that I've been wanting to be in my room more. And it feels so good. It feels so good. I just wanted to share that because it feels so nice. When my outside feels good, like the outside, my insides, my brain, my spirit, my meat suit feel fantastic. So here we are. Yeah, honey, watch today. Good morning. It is early. I made some coffee hot cocoa, but it's sugar-free hot cocoa. So taking care of my body as much as I can. And here we are. Here we are. What are we doing? What are we doing? All I know is like, okay, time to sit down. Time to sit down and visit with you beautiful, beautiful beings. And I'm so excited. Okay, I'm going to take a drink of this mini. Okay. So for the longest, it took me so long to get on here and like, especially be consistent, but just be here in general. Because I felt like I had to be a certain way. I had to set it up the way everyone else's YouTube is set up and whatever, but I'm not like everybody else. And everyone is doing it the way they want to do it, so I might as well do that. So here we are. I will have structured series. This is more my real talk. Talking, we're being real. And this topic is going to be like believing in yourself and not being hard on yourself, especially like this journey of life, spirit in a human meat suit. We're going to pursue things, and a decent amount of time, those things are not meant to like continue, or they're not going to turn out the way we planned, but they're going to turn out the way they're meant to. And it can be really hard to feel like that. I'm going to share my life experience because I've been beating myself up. My last career I pursued, I was like set because that's when I, like towards the beginning of my healing journey, making a safe space for my spirit and just like following my ancestors and my spirit team. Where was I going? Hello, brain. Where are we? Following them. Oh, okay. So they led me down a path, and then I found that career, and I was set because I'm also, one of my gifts is like a seer. I can see different possibilities of what could be the future, and I see me succeed in all different kinds within that career. But this journey, this life, that did not happen. I mean, I was good at it. I loved it. I got to work with like majority elders, but all different kinds of beings. And it was amazing. But it hit a point where my ancestors were like, okay, time to leave now. And I was so stubborn. I'm like, are you kidding me? Like, I have spent time, money, I'm exhausted, and you're telling me to leave now? Like, what is next? This is right now what I see the only foundation, like solid foundation that I can have so I can actually reach goals. Like, I've always wanted to help beings. That was my like main goal in this life. I just feel it in my spirit, is to help other beings. And Uchimaka, Grandmother Earth, you need money for that, especially in the society. So that career had lots of money, a lot of money. But they told me to leave, and I was so stubborn. I didn't listen right away. But within a couple weeks, they like showed me why, like little pieces of why I needed to leave the environment. This was not good for me. I learned what I needed to learn. I wasn't going to grow anymore in that environment the way my spirit needed to. So I left. And then when I left, I tried to pursue another one right away, just so I had like that solid money foundation, but that's when I went deep into my cave to learn like about me and to not be so hard on myself and not to always be trying to pursue things, especially if it doesn't fully resonate with me, not to do that. And then it hit like around the holidays because I quit that job in like the summertime a couple years ago, and it hit me that like spirituality was calling me, but I didn't think I was worthy, and I'm like, how could I make a career out of that? Like, I'm not enough to be able to do something like that. But through like being in my dark cave in years, because that was a couple years ago, like making a safe space for my spirit, like spirituality was made for me to be in, because since I was little, I was always so proud to be Lakota. I'm indigenous. I'm Lakota. I'm 3 bands in the Lakota, so I'm Rosebud, Eagle Butte, and Pine Ridge. But since I was little, I was so proud. I tell anybody who would listen, like, my culture and our beliefs, just because it was so full of unconditional love and magic. It just lit me up. And then now, through my journey, I realized, like, that's just such a big part of my spirit. Why deny my spirit living fully? I love magic. I love talking about it. I love making people feel like magic. So I'm just going to be me. I'm just going to be me. And now I understand that career didn't like pan out the way it planned, but it worked out exactly the way it was meant to. I was meant to be there to learn, like, especially money management, but like being independent, like self-employed, being your own, being like a business being. I learned that there, and I'm very grateful for those beings that shared their knowledge, and also how not to treat people too, especially like when you get money. No one's better than anyone else, and also why that environment didn't work. Because a lot of times, like, okay, one other thing is why it took me so long to like sit here and want to create everything I want to create and make a safe space. Scared of having a lot of money, and becoming those beings that, like the rich beings that are just self-centered, selfish, don't care about other beings, and they're just constantly wanting more. Terrified of being those beings. So my ancestors also put me in those environments with very wealthy beings to show me, like, money does not bring happiness. Now I know when you come from survival, you're like, you don't know. Yes, it like takes care of your basic needs, yes, and we all deserve that. We should all have our basic needs always taken care of. But having excess money does not fill that hole that's in your spirit, does not make a safe space for your spirit. It does in the way of like stability financially, yes. But other than that, like, we have so much work to do on ourselves internally. Money cannot fix, like, or not even fix. Money cannot make fully a safe space for our spirit. We have to do that. So they put me in that environment. I learned that. And now I'm here. And we are in control of ourselves. And we are worthy of being successful and living our dreams, whatever that is. And no more competing. Like, I just heard like competition. That was something too that held me back for so long, because I compared myself to other beings. But we are all our own spirit or spirits. We're not going to be the same. Even if, like, you're doing something a million other people are doing, yours is going to be different because it's you. And so many people are waiting for you to create whatever is calling your spirit. Like, whatever. Dance moves. Like, a book. Whatever is calling your spirit. There are beings out there waiting for you to create that. And you deserve to just be and live. And embrace this human life that we are in right now. We all deserve that. My brain went everywhere. I had a point somewhere in there. I don't know if you found any. Wolf. We'll see. But we all deserve to live a life that makes us happy, to fill our day with what makes us happy. And if there are things you have pursued or you will pursue, and they don't work out the way you planned, look back and see what, like, little pieces of information, like what nuggets of, like, intelligence, what have you learned, or what can you learn from those situations, from those endeavors. Because there are lessons in there, even if it didn't turn out the way you planned. There are lessons. And if something you pursued didn't work out, there's more out there. And if you want to cry and, like, be upset, you have every right. Feel all your feelings, but please, when you are ready, when you're able, get back up. When you're able to. Like, it's taken me years. I get up and then fall back down. Get up, fall back down. And that's okay. Just make sure you keep getting up. But, like, say you're down, you can't get up. That's okay. Give yourself love, unconditional love, self-care, nurture yourself. Make sure you're eating, you're drinking water. But when you can move, when you can get up, do that. For you, for your inner child, your inner teen. Because if you're following your ancestors and your spirit team, they're going to lead you to the life that you deserve. It's not going to be easy. It's not going to be easy. But they're going to lead you. It'll help you grow. You will get there. It'll be worth it. It will be worth it. And not even a destination of, like, career, but just the destination of you being able to live as the spirit or spirits that you are and feel safe in your environment, on the outside, the exterior, and on the inside, the interior. Your human meat suit and this brain, this computer you got going on, you deserve to feel safe in it. Your spirit should be able to sit down in, like, a cozy little chair like this in your brain, have a nice, like, hot cocoa, cup of tea, whatever you like to drink, coffee, and to just be and not worry about, like, being somewhere at a certain time. Divine timing. Fill your day and your life with things that just light your spirit up, and the universe, your ancestors, a creator, whatever beings you connect with and believe in, they will make sure you live the life that you deserve. But we just gotta fight for it. You're a warrior, I'm a warrior. We deserve it, and you deserve to take up space and to be seen and heard. Like, me being here right now is such a big deal and very healing for my inner child and my inner teen, because for the longest, like, majority of my life, I closed, like, such big parts of my spirit off because I always felt like I was too much for others. But all I ever wanted was to be able to be myself and find beings that see me. But the only way I'm going to find those beautiful beings is if I show up. How are they going to see me if they can't find me? So here I am, finding my community. And I'm very grateful that you have shared your time and energy with me. And you are just such a beautiful being. You are such a beautiful being. And rejection can be redirection. Whatever doesn't work out, there's so much more beautiful things out there. You will not miss out on what's meant for you. So instead of focusing on the destination and just constantly thinking about that destination's there. No matter what, you're walking to it. You're on the yellow brick road, and it's down there. It's the end of the road. But while you're on this road, on the yellow brick road, right? There's all different kinds of adventures and things to experience until, like, you reach your destination. But you're going to miss out on all those beautiful things being so focused on the destination. And I say this because I have been struggling with that for years. Majority of my life. So let's do this together. Let's be present. However long you can hold it. If at first you can only hold it 30 seconds and then it starts to build, that's okay. That's how I started. I probably could hold it 10 seconds to be present and then it just vanished. But I'm also autistic ADHD, so my brain. But let's learn to be present. Be kind and gentle with yourself. And I'm so excited to see you again. Dokshake, I'll see you later. Stay beautiful. Stay gorgeous. Go live.